Hello, everyone. Welcome to your least favorite podcast. I am Mark, the happy boy, and I'm here with all my friends.
Steven.
Nick.
And I'm Jake.
I saw something interesting this week, you guys. I've been waiting to talk to you guys about it. I saw like a legit building on fire. We were driving back from Columbus, and we were waiting at a light. Some fire trucks went by. 2 fire trucks went by. We're like, oh shit, 2 fire trucks. It must be serious.
Did you start this fire?
No, didn't start it. I kind of wish it did. Then I could have been there for the whole thing. No, we had to leave. We had to flee the scene of the crime. But dude, it was kind of crazy. Like an entire fucking building, like the entire building was up in flames. Like it was insane.
You don't see that very often anymore.
I've never seen that. Like, ever.
Would you like to see it more?
Oh, you've never seen like an actual
no.
building on fire before?
Yeah, no, never. Outside of movies.
Oh, we've seen the aftermath.
Oh no, I've seen the fires live too.
We did for a while before my mom did what she does. She was disaster restoration, so we get to see burned out houses. They smell weird.
Like hours after it happened.
They're soggier than you would think they are, which I guess makes sense. But everything's squishy.
That's probably because they put it out with water.
Yeah, you don't think a burned house is going to be that squishy, but it is.
Again, that's probably because they put it out with
water. We'll never know why, I guess.
I guess not.
Why can't they just use wind or something?
It's one of them mysteries.
Probably because wind would probably make it worse.
Just
because
a big
it's a fucking
fuck
fire.
You fan come rolling down the street.
I don't think you understand that's how it works.
No, I want extraordinary amounts of air. Enough to just
that would make the fire worse.
Have you seen that?
No, because you can blow a candle out, right?
It's not a fucking candle.
No, I just want them to blow the fucking
big candle.
Out.
No, have you seen that Russian tank they used to clear snow? It's like a tank with a jet engine instead of a gun, and they use it for blowing off runways and stuff.
What does that have to do with a house fire?
Because that'd probably give you enough wind. You just point a jet engine at it and blow it out.
You ever started a fire to camp? What do you do?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but if you had a fuck you amount of wind, you could also blow that fire out.
What if a tornado comes by? Is the fire still going to be going?
I wouldn't imagine so, no.
Blew it out?
That's probably because rain would follow.
No, just a tornado. No rain.
Okay.
Just want the tornado.
I think you guys don't understand weather very well.
We just need to test this out. Next tornado.
Yeah, can we direct it? Next time a tornado's coming, light your house on fire.
Okay, just put sharks in the tornado too. Fuck it.
Sharknado, bud.
Yeah, you probably don't get a lot of chances to test stuff with it, so you might as well do as much as you can.
Yeah, just do all of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, what was your point about your house fire? Kind of going wild here.
Like the fire was. Wow. Wild.
All right, you don't get to talk anymore. Moving on.
All right, that concludes the episode.
Yeah, all right, we'll see you later. Gotta find somebody to replace Mark.
Just keep the outro anyway, or the intro anyways.
Yeah, you're still gonna be the intro bitch. That's it though.
You just left him there. It'll be a fun conversation. Peace, later.
No, I didn't really have a point. I was just I've never seen an actual building on fire. I thought it was pretty cool.
It's interesting.
The shit moves quick.
It was nighttime too, so that made it look even cooler.
The craziest part is when they had all those wildfires last year. You can see up in the mountains, you could see the fire. You could actually see the flames coming up out of the forest and stuff over the mountains. That was crazy, even from miles and miles away. The forest fires are definitely.
We got that last year during there. It was actually the haze, and it burns. It stings your eyes and stuff because of the smoke that's just hovering around.
Well, you have ash too, all over the place. My whole back porch was covered in ash.
Yeah, why don't you just get that big ass fucking tank jet thing he's talking about?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Strap
Don't you think I'd buy a tank if I could?
I mean,
it's crossed my mind. I'd just drive it to work.
Oh, what about a tank and then you bury it underground like you like to do? See?
That's perfect.
Underground tank.
Nobody expects secret tanks.
Exactly.
Secret
Secret
tanks.
tanks.
It's under there just in case.
Probably rethink your life if a tank comes up out of the ground and you didn't know it was there. Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you did know it was there, it'd probably be bad. And then it fires up its jet engine.
It takes off.
Sensory overload.
And
No,
then
it's
Now we're not
it's
even
not
talking
the-
about just secret tanks. We're talking about secret flying tanks.
No, it can't fly. It's like heavy
So
enough.
why does it have a jet?
It's
to
for
blow
blowing
off the
snow off
fire.
of shit.
Oh, you're using the jet. Is that okay?
To stop forest fires. That's what Smokey the Bear runs around in.
He's got the fucking.
I
jet.
feel like that bastard lied to everyone. The more I've learned about forest fires, the more I learned that it's probably because of Smokey the Bear that we have so many forest fires.
Well, I mean, if you're talking to a talking bear, you're on shrooms anyway, so whatever.
Yeah, bears aren't friendly like he is.
No, go talk
So-
to one. It's fine.
Oh, I do it all the time.
Yeah, we got bears up here. You guys got bears down there?
Yeah,
Like little bears, though. Like little baby bears.
like black bears. Yeah,
Yeah, black
Yeah, that's
bear.
the little one. That's
they're
the one
more
you
dangerous than
might be able-
grizzlies. Okay,
You might be. That's just because there's more of them.
so
In a straight up, like a grizzly bear would be a way bigger concern. Like a black bear, they're strong, but like
a bear in general is gonna be a concern, motherfucker. I don't care how big it is.
it's like the size of a dog.
Grizzly and polar bears are the most dangerous.
Okay,
Nah.
yeah.
According to
I don't
Google.
think polar bears
Okay.
are dangerous.
Polar bears are fucking terrifying. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
they are.
There's
Polar
a video
bears-
of this polar bear like
All right,
these group of dudes
I've-
get like trapped down in on like Antarctica. God damn it, I can't talk. In
Antarctica.
Antarctica. I'm like,
Our
isolated.
attic.
And this polar bear is just hunting them for fun. Like it's swimming across, grabbing them, killing him, taking him back over, eating a little bit, and then coming back over and grabbing another one.
Well,
Just
I don't
one by
think they
one,
do anything
Just
for
killed
fun.
them. Yeah, no, he was just. I mean, why would you kill a group of 5 people?
He's like
then?
laughing about it too. You know?
Yeah, he was
Oh,
giggling
okay,
over in
then.
the corner,
I mean, if
drinking
you're a
his bottle of
fucking-
You're
Coke.
screaming
like-
it, man, dude. Like,
If you're a killing
on
machine,
Twitch.
what would you
you
want
haven't
to
seen
do?
that commercial from Coke?
Yeah, but my point there was like, you have to go seek out a polar bear. You have a way higher chance of coming across the other kind. So yeah, they might be dangerous, but I don't spend much time in the Arctic, so I should be good. Exactly.
You don't go down there very often?
No, I wanted to. I wanted to go down to the little outpost.
Go to Siberia.
Yeah.
You ever
no, I
had the
don't wanna-
discussion about a grizzly bear versus a silverback gorilla?
bear?
Already-
100%.
I mean,
We saw the like the what was it? That show that used to be on where they fight them. They do the rendering and stuff.
you might not want to talk about that. That might be illegal.
No,
Adidas
they're
don't
not
knock you.
like actual. They render like a scene and then they have like experts come in and talk about it. But they're like pound for pound, a bear is just too much muscle and claws. And they're like gorillas just compared to a bear aren't as big as you think they are.
I'm
Like they
taking
are big,
taking a tiger.
but they were like most gorillas are like 5 foot. So like compared to a bear that could hit like 8-9 feet if it was like a monster.
I'm taking a tiger in a fight. I don't care. Over
a
any
tiger
animal.
and a bear. I don't know. Still, man, bears are just so much muscle.
Yeah, it's too fast. Tiger's too fast, too good.
Tigers are also a lot of muscle. They weigh a lot.
Yeah, they're fucking insane. I'm taking that.
That'd
a
be more
tiger in
even
any
over the
fight.
gorilla, though.
Yeah, I'm taking a tiger as number 1 overall pick in my draft of animal
I
fighting.
don't know. I'd probably still put my money on a bear.
That's fine, but my draft pick's better.
In an arena, I think it'd be a bear. If the
Yeah,
ti-
because like a bear just has to get a hold of it like once.
Bro, that tiger could tire that bear out easy.
Well, yeah, I
Easy.
mean, tigers move more and
Even
they
in
have
an
a higher
arena.
chance of traveling in a group. At least lions do. I don't know.
Tigers don't. Tigers are solo. They don't
I'm not-
pack
I'm not-
hunt.
I'm still saying a bear. I don't know.
I'm not. I think the bear's too
1v1.
slow.
Yeah, now that I think about it, I know very little about tigers.
They have stripes.
They
Yeah.
are a motherfucker. The
Like
motherfucker.
Frosted Flakes.
It's the king of the fucking jungle, bro.
They like frosted flakes.
They like Frosted
lot.
Flakes.
They
Like a
do love
shit
them
ton.
some frosted. It don't make no sense.
They have very bouncy tails too.
That's true. You ever see them
That's a-
springing through the forest?
You ever seen
Jesus
Tigger?
Christ.
Okay.
Whoa.
You telling me Winnie the Pooh's gonna beat Tigger's hyper ass? You kidding me? No fucking
I mean,
way.
yeah, that bear versus that tiger? No chance. No way.
Exactly.
Spring-loaded teeth and claws.
That would be fucking
I mean,
terrifying
he's pretty
to watch a
scrawny.
tiger lean back up on its tail and just
Just
spring
hop
his
around.
ass out at you.
That would put them at the top of the food chain. I'd be like, not going
They already
anywhere near
are,
'em.
man.
They're just going after like fucking birds and everything, dude, because they're just spring launching themselves into the air.
A tiger versus a snake. Boom.
I mean, a tiger. Clearly.
The snake wins.
Does the snake have enough venom?
No.
Kill a tiger?
I mean, like they might both die, but
yeah,
like,
they'll both die.
yeah. If a snake bites you, it would still probably.
Yeah, I don't know what
Can't
it
even
is. I
take
came
on a
across-
fucking mongoose, okay? I don't want to hear it. Bitch ass.
Yeah, it'd have to be like calculated though. Like
Fuck
mongooses
is-
are like specialized
I
at
was
killing
watching-
snakes.
I was watching.
Well,
these,
mongoose
videos.
versus tiger, okay? It ain't gonna happen.
They're quick and they resist the venom. But I seen they were doing these videos where they show like a cat's reflex is faster than a snake's. They can like
Yeah.
swat them down. But then I also saw a video of an alligator catching a cheetah and dragging it into the water. So that was fast. So I guess alligators striking out of the water is faster than a snake
Okay.
striking a cat.
No, okay, hold on.
I've seen that
Cheetah
video,
are
actually.
the bitch of the big cats. I'm gonna be honest. They're the bitchy ones.
They're like the cousins.
They're
We
just
don't care.
fast. That's it. That's all they got. They just fast.
I mean, not fast enough. That gator got him good.
I mean, yeah, I would
You're just
bet.
trying to take a drink, and some fucking dinosaur grabs your ass and drags you down.
Well, they might not be as fast. They just might not be as alert as they need to be because of alligators in the murky
The
water.
alligators are fast as fuck, dude.
You ever seen them gallop on land?
Yeah.
They move quick.
Yeah, but they can only do it for like 2 seconds, bro. Then they're tired and they're like, fuck it. I'm gonna lay here.
Yeah, they only need to eat like once a week, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, they're
That's 'cause they
quick.
literally just eat like a whole fucking cheetah.
But they ain't
Like,
You're
gonna,
like,
one-
I'm good.
chase
I don't
them.
really need that. I just wanted to see if I could. If I catch it, that's cool. If not, I'm good. The cats, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how a cat and a cheetah stack up to a snake and an alligator, though. I'd be curious.
it's
But
all
Jaguar
like kind of
hunts
environment.
crocodiles, bro.
Yeah, it's
go in
kind of
there and kill them
environment based.
bitches and bring them out of the water. You ever seen that? That shit's crazy.
I guess it also depends on the size difference between them, because the
I'm
gator
thinking.
that I saw was a bit bigger than the cheetah, so. And then the other cheetahs on the land were just watching, like, oh shit.
Well,
got
jaguars literally like dive in and kill the alligators and bring them out of the water, eat them. So, but they're the most aquatic of the big cats.
Dude, how do you know so much about Big Cat?
I watch a lot.
Nick has
of
a
YouTube.
fetish for cats.
That
Right?
might be true.
You're the
'Cause they're
reason all
badass.
the games add cat people to them.
Hey,
I don't understand.
you don't hear
it.
us talking about dogs like this because they ain't even in the conversation because they're bitches. Okay, thank you.
Well, it's because people love their dogs. They don't let them.
I wouldn't let my dog get
Yeah.
eaten by an alligator. I might test it out. No.
You want to know why? Because it needs your help. Because it's a bitch. Dogs, bitches. Shut up.
You already lost this fight, dude.
Don't they use dogs like
Yeah, a
tigers
bunch
like
of them.
won't
Oh yeah.
like
They need
put
a
'em in
bunch of
zoos.
them.
No. They put them in zoos because the dogs calm the cats down around like humans. So they raise them together when they're young, and you'll see like a big ass lion with a like golden retriever. following it
Even
around.
cats
Big
like
cat.
dogs more than cats. All right.
I'm not disagreeing, dude.
just like I don't know what to tell you.
Cats are
dude.
very territorial, man.
The
Like
dog
male
is the cat's pet. They're just best friends with everyone.
Yeah, the dog's just a slave to everything. Got it.
The
I think that
besties.
callback is a good lead into our favorite topic. Our this is why you're wrong. And
Were you going for like a hey you guys like
Yeah, I'm,
thing
I'm
there,
like
or what?
delaying this because we all know this one's gonna happen. I've got my arguments ready, but we're gonna start talking about hot versus cold.
Oh good God.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
just wrong
it's
already.
it's got to come. We started it last week, and we can't leave it there. So uh, I think being hot is better than being cold. Now, the point I want to bring up is I'm not bringing up like specific temperatures, right? I'm bringing up like points where you are extremely cold and points where you are extremely hot, right? Which one is better to be?
Extremely cold.
Cold.
Yeah, like if you go to the max to where you would you die from either one of those, cold is a little more peaceful than the hot option.
Well, I wasn't going as far as dying, but like what you would consider like, I don't know, -20 or something like that, like compared to like
But
100
I mean,
degrees.
we was talking about it today because it was like 40 degrees here, and it was like hotter than it feels hotter than 40 degrees. Feels like 50 or 60. But then I remember going down there, and 40 degrees is very unpleasant. So humidity, but
well, you also like you have the heat way more than we have like -20-degree weather, right? Like we had like a week of being really cold here this winter. Whereas like you in the summer, it's fucking always miserably hot. Like pretty
Just
much always. Like there's a couple weeks in between here and there where it's not, but for the most part, like
bad.
even in like Arizona where it's not humid, it's just always fucking hot, like miserably fucking hot.
See, it's always miserably fucking cold in the winter, though.
No, it's not.
Yes,
I mean,
it
around
is.
here it's
40
mostly
degrees is not
40s.
miserably
It
cold.
is to me, though. That's why we're talking about like the
I'm sorry
point
you're a
of.
cold-blooded lizard and that's cold to you.
I'm talking about
but-
the point of though. That's why we're talking about the point of, because what's incredibly hot for you guys isn't incredibly hot for me. Like it goes the other way.
I mean, my point with temperature like that has always been I can always put more on. I can always just like go inside and get warm. And yeah, you can go find an air conditioning, but I can light a fire and get warm. If you don't got nothing else, you're hot. You're just
You
stuck.
can't
there.
just light a fire and get warm.
You
It does
also
not work
can't
like
just
that.
like instantly like it's way easier to warm up than it is to cool down.
Disagree.
Way easier.
Disagree. Completely disagree.
I also like compared. I don't know if that's just for me, but like if I'm too hot, I get irritated. But if I'm cold, I'm like it just fucking sucks. I'm like it's cold, but I'm fine. But if I'm too hot, I like don't want to do anything. I don't want to like go or anywhere.
So I was actually reading, and I wasn't really going to even bring it up, to be honest, because I don't think it's not really a point of argument. But I was reading how like different personality traits prefer warm weather or cold weather, and I mean that could just be a thing. So I was trying to like avoid like the biased opinions as far as like 7 degrees is cold to me because
Because you're crazy.
I know that's a weird thing, which is fine.
There's gotta be a reason people sleep better in the cold and not the hot.
Yeah,
I sleep
I just
fine in
straight up
hot.
can't sleep if I'm too hot. Like
I
Yeah.
sleep just fine in the hot. I hate sleeping in cold, dude. Sleeping in cold is
Yeah,
fucking
but
miserable.
I would say you're in a vast majority there of sleep like enjoying sleeping in the hot compared to sleeping in the cold.
majority,
Say majority or
minority.
Like you're in the minority. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Yeah.
oh, I know I'm in the minority. That's not the point here.
Yeah,
The one argument I was gonna bring up, even since you went ahead, is the putting on clothes as opposed to taking off. This is where what I hate is if I want to do anything, I have to put on layers. Just taking my dog out to go walking, it's long sleeve shirt, undershirt, jacket on top of that, beanie, gloves, long underwear, just to go outside.
yeah,
Just
man,
just to go get the mail.
shorts
Just to go get
and
the
a
mail.
jacket and a shirt if you want. And for me, I need a hat.
No, but at the point where it's like really like at -40, you gonna go out in shorts?
Yeah, I do it every
Yeah,
every
yeah.
morning.
Negative
If
40,
I have done that.
negative
all the
40, no
time.
sun out.
Depends on how long I'm gonna be outside.
As long as my
I
upper
would wear
body-
shorts. As long as I don't have to go like walk through the snow and get snow on my legs, I could wear shorts every single day of the year. Every single day.
I do it because like if my legs get too hot, that bugs me too, and like wearing pants will like overheat me. I don't know why.
That is just the fucking worst, dude. Like if I want to go outside when it's cold, I have to put on so many layers, or else it is just miserable.
So what would your ideal temperature be? What's your ideal temperature?
Well,
90.
my ideal temperature would be 75 to 80 with a breeze.
Yeah, so you're like the ideal average temperature is 64 degrees.
That is disgusting. That is
I
way
keep
too
the house
cold.
at 69
And
because it makes me
But
laugh.
that's why I'm not talking about specific temperatures, as opposed to the point of being
But
really
you
hot.
generally like closer to 80, where most people like closer to 60. Like
No,
even the like the
I would
nicest
also-
places to live in the world or whatever you want to call,
That's just where I'm
average
comfortable,
temperature
which
is
fine.
like
That's
60s.
just where I'm comfortable though. Like that's again not the point that you're trying to make here.
I also
I'm
point
talking
out
about
that
the
like different
point of
times of the
which-
year, I feel like temperatures hit different because we could be sitting inside in the winter and it's like 65 degrees, like holy shit, it's fucking freezing. But like 65 in the summer would be like, whatever.
Yeah, because it's like 70 degrees outside right now, and I'm like very much considering turning the air conditioning.
I mean,
Yeah,
because
like
like,
some
when we were in
things
the
that
desert,
would
when we were in the desert, like 75 was cold. Like you had to wear your fleece out whenever it's 75 in the desert.
I think that's
Yeah, and
the
I think you
humidity.
condition into that weather at a certain point. Like when you've been in 100-degree weather for most of your life, you're going to be used to it.
Which is why we're not talking about specific
But-
points of temperature.
But then again, you have Nick who lives in the same area that also agrees on the cold part.
Yeah, cold's better than hot for sure.
I
Cold
could
is
just
not
put
better
on
than
some
hot.
more stuff. I can grab some blankets. I
What?
can't. I have to
It
just
doesn't
lay
work
there
like that,
in
though.
my
It doesn't
underwear.
work
If
like
it's
that.
if it's hot, I'm like I can't do nothing.
It does not work like that at all. And you can do stuff.
I can go stand in the refrigerator and stick my head in the freezer. I can hopefully have an air conditioning, which not a lot of people around the world have. You know, that's a luxury.
Which I will say though, talking about what people prefer, more people move south due to weather reasons than they do north.
That's
That's why, like,
because we got
Florida's
the
a
fun weather.
retirement because people in cold weather don't want to be in cold weather anymore. They
Well,
wanna go
wait,
to
no,
where it's warm.
because people in cold weather fucking hate snow.
Yeah,
that's
and that's
the
what
reason.
that's what cold brings. Cold brings
It's not.
snow, and
It's
cold
not
fucking
necessarily just the cold.
No,
They don't like the snow blocking
I
up
mean,
everything. And
Bro, hot climates have like fucking mosquitoes and shit. It's disgusting.
yeah,
Yeah, I've
that's it.
never
You can
met a
do
person
stuff
that likes
to
mosquitoes.
prevent that though, dude.
No,
Bug
you
spray.
can't. The sprays you put on don't stop mosquitoes. That's bullshit. You're still gonna get bit.
I mean,
I
I
can
don't
bet
get
all the
bit that
time.
much.
But you know what you don't see in the winter? Bugs, because they'll
And
die.
fucking gnats and
Yeah, 'cause
shit.
everything
Oh,
dies. Also,
fucking
It's
Right.
great.
more people die in cold than they do in warm.
You
Well,
want to know
yeah,
why?
'cause-
Because it's peacefuler to die in the cold than the hot. They'd rather die that way, Mark.
Nah, fam.
That's why more people do it.
It preserves
They
corpses
shoot
better.
you.
I'd rather get froze to death
You
than
know what?
die
I
in
think
a
it's my
fire.
time. I'm just gonna go.
Would you,
Yeah.
would you rather find a
You just
body
proved
that's
my
been in the
point.
cold or in
find
the
a
heat?
bear?
Yeah, you prove
bu-
my point.
Bodies in the heat turn into balloons, and then in the cold, you're just like, oh, they look the same. We just gotta
And-
thaw them out.
To your point about the retirement community in Florida, the reason that they go to Florida is because there isn't days of extreme heat. Like not like it is in other places.
Florida,
right?
Hawaii, like they
in
hold.
Houston, you have like 104 days of extreme heat
But-
compared to less than 90 in Miami.
but-
So that's part of it too,
but-
is the more consistent temperature.
But
Not necessarily that it's just warmer compared to the cold, but it's a more consistent temperature.
it is warmer. It is because the warmer instead of the cold.
Not always.
I mean, it's
Like,
temperate.
nobody wants to go somewhere where it's extremely hot.
Yeah, nobody's moving to the fucking Sahara Desert. No shit. Like,
Well, yeah, nobody's moving to fucking Alabama in the middle of the summer. It's fucking terrible. It's hot.
people move down here. Though we're basically Florida, though. That's kind of
I mean, we are the retirement home.
we are the retirement home.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't get the appeal with the desert. I draw the line there. Like I like here, it'll get warm in the summer, but it still cools off at night. That was my biggest issue with places. Like they can get as hot as they want in the daytime, but they don't all cool off at night. And
Yeah.
that bugs me because like I need a break from that crap.
Well, and you also like you run the risk in the heat of dehydration, where like in the cold, yes, you have some frostbite and things like that, but it's much easier to counteract against that than it is with dehydration. Like if you're not drinking a lot of water while you're doing something in the heat, it's
Yeah,
going to
you just
happen. Where if
you
you have
just
like a
break it
layer of
off.
cold
Drink
on,
water. That's
yeah, but you have to drink a lot of water if you're working in the heat, like a lot.
Also, you can save a lot more foods in the cold than you can in the hot for longer. Boom. There's a reason.
you just like storing food outside right now, Nick? But
No, I'm saying
don't
you
want-
can't
you
store
store
you
food
can't
outside,
store your
like-
food in an oven. Okay?
No,
You can store it in your
my
freezer.
goal-
you can't cook it in the freezer.
My goal is still to
But
get
you can
you.
still eat it if it's cold.
I've been watching these documentaries about these like coldest towns in the world. I really want you to just take a trip with me sometime.
No.
We found this one Barrow, Alaska. It's the most northern town in the US. They don't even have a road that connects to the town. It's all by flight. But like average temperatures in the like negatives or whatever.
Okay.
No.
That honestly, super cold is not funny, but I'd rather be colder than hotter.
I mean, I feel like within reason, like obviously if everything just freezes solid, you die, but like after a certain point, cold is just cold. Like I put on my jackets and I don't let it like contact my skin, and then it's just cold, but it's like it could be negative. I don't even know what they tolerate. I think some of them go down to like almost negative 100. But
I feel
like
like that's the same with the heat, dude. Like you can't.
I mean, I can't walk around in the heat on my own like I could with the cold. Like I can put a bunch of layers
walk
on.
around in the cold, dude. Even with a bunch of layers, it's you still
I mean,
like
that-
it still sucks.
That's specific. I'm not saying it sucks. Like you can't mitigate the heat by putting on a bunch of stuff. Like there's nothing you would carry around with you. So if like it was extremely hot,
You can only get naked.
yeah, like once you've done that, you're out of options. Versus like if you're just walking around in the cold, you just put a bunch of crap on.
Well, that's my other point though. Is you have to put a bunch of crap on. Like
You
I said,
have
like
to deal with the heat.
like-
Like you have to take a bunch of stuff off or be in air conditioning or have fans or something else. Like
but what I'm saying is just like any common task, anything you have to go outside for any reason, you have to put on a ridiculous amount of layers. If I just want to take the trash out, I have to put on warm pants, long sleeve shirt, a jacket, wear my beanie.
You
Put
also
on
have to
gloves.
put in your
That's
put
a-
in your
dude, I have to,
tampon.
like,
Put
that's
in your
what I have
tampon
to
as
do.
well.
That's a
Throw that
different.
bitch in there too. Keep my coochie
I'll
cold.
go out barefoot
You know,
in
like-
shorts if it's like a foot of
No.
snow.
Dude,
I was
honestly,
out
Ryan,
there-
dude, just walk outside in shorts and a shirt and throw
Bro,
out the
no.
damn
When-
trash,
when I got
dude.
back, when I got back
It's-
from Alabama,
Fuck no.
when I got back from Alabama, the first thing I did in the shorts and t-shirt that I was wearing that I left Alabama in, shoveled the fucking snow outside before I went
no,
inside the
dude.
house.
Fuck
Because
no.
it's fine because you're cold
It's
for like
not
5
fine.
seconds and then
No,
you
it's
go
not.
inside the house and you're warm.
No,
You're just instantly
no, it's
warm.
Not. You're not instantly warm. That is a
Yes,
fucking
you
lie.
are. It takes
No,
like
you're
an
not.
hour and a half to cool down
It
after
takes
you've
like
been
an hour and a
working
half
outside.
to warm up, dude. That's why.
No,
This,
it does
this
not.
revelation that anything you do outside requires.
Cold enough to go to sleep, dude. Like I might curl up in a
It's the
ball underneath
fucking
my
best.
He's going on
and,
an
like, I can't
expedition.
sleep.
I
can't
imagine
sleep.
him
So-
literally
because I'm, like, in a ball.
bundling up like Ralphie in the Christmas Story to walk out to take the fucking
Yes.
trash
He's got his
out.
goggles
You
on.
have to. You have
You
to.
don't.
That is
You
exactly.
don't,
yes.
motherfucker. I
He's
do
like,
it
if
all the
I'm not back
time.
in 5
That
minutes,
is
send
fucking
help.
awful.
You
Yeah.
gotta put a fucking rope on Mark so you can drag his ass back inside.
Let me get my fucking snowshoes on. He's got the fucking rackets tied to his feet. Walk to the trash.
Yes. Yes. Yo, that is exactly what I have to do.
Oh my god.
You might be an
No.
extreme case here, because given the
Honestly,
evidence we
honestly,
got,
the
I know,
only
I'm
way
extreme.
to actually put this to rest is if you looked up health benefits for both. Which one has more?
Oh, the cold by a long shot.
I know
Not by a
people
long
do
shot.
saunas
No.
for health shit to deep, like, you know.
yeah, but you can't stay in there a long time, or you will die.
You can't
You'll
stay in
die.
a cold plunge either.
can't
for
stay
a
in
long
the
time.
cold.
You could stay in a
For a
cold
long
plunge for a really,
Hey,
really long time.
I mean,
though.
I could
Way longer
point.
than
I
a
could
sauna.
point out. I just saw
No,
this.
I don't think that's true.
documentary. It was talking about this girl that got stuck in a river, and her body temperature dropped to like 40 or 50, and they were like, "She's dead," but we got to thaw her out because that's like procedure in order to like declare her dead. But she came back to life. So like, you could freeze, and depending on how it works, you might survive. Maybe it's like an almost nothing chance, but
I'm pretty
it is
sure
a
people
chance.
come back from heat strokes all the time. So
No, I say if I like let someone on fire, they're not coming back. But if I freeze someone solid, there's a chance. Like
you
a
could definitely put
minimal
yourself out
chance.
and live. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like freezing solid versus burning all the way through. There's
Well,
no
freeze.
chance.
No, there's not a chance if you frozen solid because
Yeah,
then your
don't you know
organs
the
are. No, because
cryogenics?
then your organs would be stopped. Your heart would have
They're
stopped.
also
your lung
frozen
would've stopped.
solid.
Cryogenics. That's a whole industry where they hope that someday they figure out how to not
hope.
have
Yeah, they
the
fucking
cell
hope.
damage.
They hope.
Yeah,
Well, you
but-
ain't gonna live
but-
through them fucking burning your ass
no
to
one
death. I
sets
can tell
himself
you.
on fire and hoping for that to work out.
People ask to get cremated. Actually, you piece of shit.
Yeah, that isn't
Yeah.
keeping them alive.
So there's a chance I'll get put back together later, right?
You might. You can go like.
They're
you
gonna
know,
paper mache my ass back together on a skeleton or what?
No, you
it's
might,
over
like,
a
get-
balloon.
fucking spread it out into like an ocean or something.
Is this
I
a
don't
new
know.
industry? We could make paper mache out of people's ashes. Like
Oh my god!
put a balloon, make it look
Goodness.
like them.
Oh, dude, you could make Instead of funerals, you just put them on a balloon and take them, and wherever it drops, it just drops.
Well, it's
Their
still
ashes.
a funeral, but we just capitalize the FUN.
I'd be so pissed.
Oh my god!
It's a funeral.
Funeral, yeah. We put your ashes in a balloon and send you to wherever it pops. You're fine.
I'd be
I think there
pissed
could be a.
like sitting in my backyard, grilling next to you know, this fucking ash balloon. Like, just
Oh, I got my fucking mouth, dude.
You're like looking
Oh.
up. Just like
There's a whole industry probably for like comical send-offs, right? We could just like launch bodies out of a cannon. That'd be funny.
I'm pretty sure there's like a fucking.
No,
All
they
right.
do like environmentally friendly stuff. I'm talking about just ridiculous stuff.
I'm gonna go ahead and to wrap this up because we're getting way off topic. So this has been your least favorite podcast, talking about hot and cold and how being hot's way better. We'll catch you guys next week. See y'all then.
Bye.